Hey guys, I'll give y'all an update of where I was on the 84 Monte Carlo SS. I read the comments. I appreciate the feedback and the questions and the rants. It makes it really interesting. And I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but just let y'all know where I'm at with this. This is my 84 Monte Carlo SS. It has a 2004 LQ9 out of an Escalade with a ZX6 cam, BI springs, push rod and lifters. The rest of it's fairly stock. I got a tune by lsxforyou.com, just Chevy trucks, 4L60E stock torque converter, 342s in the rear end. Thinking about here after the first of the year, probably doing a little more radical cam, changing that torque converter out and doing 373s with a locker, but it's going to all depend on how the wallet falls. For the most part, only things really changed on the car since the last video is put a cow hood on it, 2-inch. Changed the wheels out. I went with the factory Monte Carlo wheels and daily drove this thing for about 2 years. Then ended up buying an 86 T-type Regal. It had these wheels on it. Guy wanted the car, didn't want the wheels. Had them laying around. Stuck them on there one day to see what they look like the way they look, and I've been riding them now, I guess, about 2 months or so. All things changed under the hood. I recently added air conditioning to it. Went on fairly easy. Had to cut the cover a little bit. Tried to make it look as clean as possible. The compressor and the lines are actually from a 1990 Caprice. If any of y'all are doing a swap and you want to use the sedan style compressor, the compressor's in the line. As you can see, I had nothing made. That's my stock deal there. From here forward, from here up, stock. Only thing that I bought was this and the kit. Comes with an island arm. And it went on fairly easy. I charged it here in my driveway. It blows snowballs. The guy who actually did my harness, I didn't realize it at the time, but actually set my ECM up. When I cut the AC on, it cuts the secondary fan on, which I thought was pretty cool. Great added-on feature that I paid for. Didn't really know I did. Only suggestion I would make if you're going to do one of these kits, do not go with that style kit there. That is one that does not have an idler arm. I don't know if y'all can see that very well, but it uses the compressor to actually tighten the belt. And that's cool and all, and it works. Don't get me wrong, it works. But you're going to get a little squilling. It's going to take some adjustments. I don't know if you see how many times I've moved that thing until I got it where it actually is quiet and runs fine. And it does okay now, but eventually I'll probably swap that out to a belt-driven one. Not much has changed on the interior of the car. Besides, I changed the radio out to an actual double din. Put some of the blue lights under there and put a very nice light up there. Fairly still the same as I think the last time I showed. I can't think of anything else I've changed. The next change coming is the rear deck there. Those speakers are going away. I'm going to put 2 speakers in that there. I saw an idea on another guy's Monte Carlo I thought was pretty cool, where he actually made that a box and closed it and made it look like the interior. And then he took right there at the front of the door panel going up to the, above that mirror piece there, was actually a speaker pod. I wanted to do the kick panels, but I don't want to lose my emergency brake, and my T-type Regal had that. You couldn't let the emergency brake down. I don't think I really want that. So it's probably about the only changes to the interior eventually. That one driver's seat's got a small hole in it, but everything else is in pretty good condition. I may go ahead and, I don't know, I'm thinking I might get this covered all vinyl, the leather look, instead of having that cloth there. The wheels on this car are actually 24 by 9s in the front, 275, 30, 24. In the rear, they're actually 24 by 11s. With a low offset, and I did have to run adapters in the back to get them to actually clear, and I have air shocks on the back, but they're not let all the way up. The tire is actually a 275 23 24, and I thought that was a misprint when I bought them, but 275 23 24. In the trunk, the only thing has changed. I took the Audio Bond AWT out and put a JLW7 box I've got built for now. I'm going to panel all this in and, like I said, port it into the car where I don't have all that rattle. I can't really deal with that. It sounds awesome in the car, but Sounds like the car is falling apart. I've got a HD 750 JL amp running the sub. Same Memphis from last time, and I just upgraded batteries. I got a little bit bigger battery than the 1800 I had back here before, and put in a battery box so it'll all be convenient and slip around. The AWT was there. As you can see, I've actually got this mounted to the floor. Actually slid and hit the trunk there. Paint guy had to actually take a dent out there, which he did a pretty good job, and he mashed it up pretty good too. And that's what brought on the cow hood. Was he told me while he was painting, he had to buy the paint. Why don't I just go ahead and get me a hood and let him paint that? And $700-800 later, because of all the freight charges, here we are. Last thing I changed on it, I don't know if I can get y'all a good enough video. So I actually put a set of Black Widow mufflers on here with an X-pipe. My local muffler shop. Still runs up and dumps like it used to, but a totally different sound. I got a little exhaust clip here. When I say it sounds way better than before, I am tickled to death how good it sounds. How good y'all can hear that on the camera, but over what it used to sound like, man, it is a really big deal. Like they used to be. Y'all hear how it sounds when it rips up. Like I said, the exhaust is awesome. I'm tickled to death about my exhaust job. They first done it, it was pretty loud, and a muffler shop told me bring it back, let them put the X-pipe in it, quieten it out. I didn't believe it, but they're the experts and I'm the customer. So there's a probably lengthy but quick update or where I'm at on my 84. Like I said, first of the year, maybe new video. I'm thinking a more radical cam, torque converter, different gears in the rear end. Maybe even disc brakes all the way around. Had that on my Grand National and I liked it pretty good. Just gotta decide what kit I got. And if any of you guys got a real good suggestion, leave it in the comments. But let me know what you guys think of where I'm at on it. Yeah, have a good evening.